Pinocchio is, of course, one of the great Disney classics, and it came out in 1940. 1940. This movie came out in 1940. Wow. It stars Dickie Jones, Cliff Edwards and Christian Rubb, and is directed by a number of different people. According to IMDb, Norman Ferguson and he, that's initial letter T, then last name he, H-E-E, were amongst the 5 different directors. I think we all more or less know the story. Inventor Geppetto, who's played by Christian Rubb, invents a marionette puppet and names him Pinocchio. That night Geppetto wishes upon a star that Pinocchio, who's played by Dickie Jones, becomes a real boy. And the wish is granted as the Blue Fairy drops in. She's voiced by Evelyn Venable. She drops in and turns Pinocchio into a living, breathing animal. And she assigns Jiminy Cricket, who's voiced by Cliff Edwards, and he's sort of squatting at Geppetto's house, for lack of a better word. She assigns him the task of being Pinocchio's conscience, someone to offer guidance and to teach Pinocchio how to be brave, truthful and unselfish. Together Pinocchio and Jiminy Cricket go on many different adventures and misadventures involving exploitative circus performers or stage performers, a giant whale and a carnival from hell. I'm still getting over the fact that this legendary film that I grew up watching repeatedly came out 3/4 of a century ago, but there you have it. I hope I don't have to point out that the animation, the music, the voice acting talent are some of the very best in the history of cinema. The humour also holds up to this day. There's lots of sort of charming, quirky little bits and pieces thrown in. There's quite a few sort of humour scenes where in the 1940s audiences would have seen them as kind of adorable, kind of funny, but today they'd probably be very sort of controversial. Let's just put it that way. Let's go into some flaws that the film might have, just for a challenge. The story may not flow quite as good as it could. Pinocchio goes from captivity by stage performers to the world's most depraved carnival to inside the belly of a ginormous whale. It might have been better for the film to just focus on 1 or 2 of these predicaments, but yeah, that's just me. Apart from that, everything in the film is just magical in my opinion. So yeah, I'm sure you would have seen Pinocchio before. I mean, come on, everyone's seen Pinocchio, but I would strongly encourage revisiting it on Blu-ray because the Blu-ray transfer is so good. The animation is incredible. Pinocchio just really is. It's just unforgettable. It's an unforgettable animated film, and of course it gets a 5 out of 5 star rating. So guys, if you're interested in seeing more classic film reviews or cinema reviews or films that I just pick up randomly from wherever, be sure to subscribe, like, comment to let me know if you have anything else to add about Pinocchio. And yeah, see you next time.